So, I think you have some very interesting history of maths to share with us, John.
I was talking to a teacher earlier this week, actually, in London, Amy, and she said that she'd listened to the podcast, she'd listened to us talk about time. She said that we ought to look into the mystery of the missing 11 days. It's not really a mystery, but I'm going to set it up as one. So, Becky, imagine you go to bed one night and you wake up to find that 11 days have passed. And not only that, Becky, it's not even the end of term. Okay. It's not just because you were exhausted at the end of term.
Yeah.
It's just the start of September. How would you feel about that?
I mean, yeah, that sounds crazy. Yeah, I mean, extreme tiredness does make you feel like you've lost days sometimes, but I don't think it's ever been as severe as 11 days.
Yeah, just 11 days gone from your life. So if you think half term flies by, then you ought to spare a thought for the people of Britain in 1752, because they went to bed on the 2nd of September, and when they woke up, it was the 14th of September. Same amount of sleep. They hadn't actually slept for 11 days, but those 11 days were just gone. Okay, so that was 1752. But Becky, we need to go back a little bit further. Specifically, we are going back to 46 BC. Do you know who was emperor in 46 BC or BCE, if you prefer?
I mean, I would guess a Caesar, but I don't
Yeah.
know
So,
precisely.
yeah, it was our old friend Julius Caesar. Um, so he was in charge at the time, and it's fair to say things were a little bit chaotic when it came to keeping track of time. There was all sorts of confusion around seasons, around when special events and gods' days and things were noted. So he decided to reform the way that the calendar was used and create what became the Julian calendar, named after Julius Caesar, of course. And he decided to make January the start of the year. Okay, now that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's as we understand it. Hold on to that thought, because January does not remain for most of the intervening period a part of the New Year plans. But when Julius Caesar started, he started with January being the start of the new year. Okay,
Okay.
um,
Yeah.
and in order to do that, he had to make 46 BC 445 days long. So just so he had
Goodness.
yeah, they had a very, very long year that year. It just went on, and we've all had teaching years like that, haven't we?